Okay, fifth graders, we're starting 7-12 here. And this is review because it's all about adding and subtracting mixed numbers. So here's the part that you're probably going to like. I'm not even going to worry about the first example they give here. I'm not even going to worry about the convince me, since this is just kind of all review. I'm just going to jump right down into the guided practice. I'm not worried about 1 and 2. Gosh, how nice is that? You don't have to do those. Of course, I'm assuming that you do normally do those. But you could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's take a look at, and 9, of course. Let's take a look at those really quick here. 8 and 9 in particular. Let's look at number 9 here, for example. So number 9, look at all this that we need to deal with. Remember that you always do what's in the parentheses first. So the first thing we're going to have to do is 3 2/3. We're going to do what's in the parentheses. 3 2/3 plus 2 3/5. Okay? We're going to add those together. I want to make sure this is still recording. Yes, it is. So what's the common denominator that we're going to use? We're looking at 3 and 5 here. So it would make sense that it would be 15. So I'll go ahead and do that. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 goes into 15 5 times. And 5 times 2 is 10. We're adding. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. I did that the other day too in a lesson I was working on. Added a page. I didn't mean to. And I'm going to make sure it's still recording here. Is it still recording? Yes. Okay. So we're adding. So what are we going to do? We're going to add the two numerators. That would be 10 and that would be 9. Okay. So that's going to be 19 over 15. And then adding 2 and 3 is 5. Now we're not done. Why? Because the 19 over 15 is what's called an improper fraction. Okay? In other words, that's the numerator's larger than the denominator. In other words, what's on top is larger than what's on the bottom, the denominator. So let me ask you, how many times does 15 go into 19? It goes in once. So 19, if I was to write this over here, 19/15, that's the same as 1 and what's left over? If you subtract 15 from 19, what's left over? It's going to be 4 left over. 4/15. 1 and 4/15. What do we do with this 1 right here? All right, we're going to add that to the 5. So what's it become? 6. So the final answer for number 9 would be 6 and 4/15. My phone is ringing. Let's see where it is, but I'll have to worry about it later. So that's the answer to number 9. So 6 and 4/15. 6 and 4/15. All right, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of these. You guys can do the rest of these, 10 through 20. And you can do the problem-solving page. Let's take a quick look at that. Use the table below. It says, be precise. How much longer is the maximum jump of a South African sharp-nosed frog? And that's the South African sharp-nosed frog. And that's the maximum jump. Then the maximum jump of a leopard frog. Here's the leopard frog, and here's the maximum jump. So it looks like they're asking for the difference, so you're going to be subtracting. And so you could write down 334 and 2/5 and you're subtracting 162 and 1/2. Okay, you can do that. You can do 22, 23, 24. Write three numbers that are common denominators of 7/15 and 3/5. So here's 7/15 and 3/5. What's a common denominator we could use? Well, the most obvious one is 15. What's another common denominator we could use? Well, we could double 15, that becomes 30. And 5 also goes into 30. What's another common denominator we could use? How about 45? Add in another 15. So here's three common denominators. That looks like a 16, but it's not. It's 15. 15, 30, and 45. 15, 30, 45. Yeah, you don't have to do 26 and 27. I'm not worried about those. Okay, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow.